get this thing popping, y'all, and welcome to the Raw BJ podcast, y'all. We're here with another indie music moment. We have the beautiful, the talented, she got bars, y'all, the one and only Princess MISSTRESS. Yes, with the Louis bag on the table, okay? Come on. And you brought a special friend tonight.
Yes, I brought my baby girl Peaches.
Let the people see Peaches. She sleep. Come and play. Hey.
Hey, Peaches.
Aru. I love to see it. We've never had anyone bring an animal in here before.
Oh, well, hey. I feel like, hey, you know, it's my girl.
Peaches. No, she cute.
Listen, right?
Yeah, she's so...
Just as cute as her mama. Get it, girl. Let's talk about it, though. I want to know, who is Mistress, and like, where did you get this name from, honey? This sounds scandalous.
Well, okay. For most people that don't know, Mistress comes from, I was in a rap duo group called the Mistresses. At the time, it was actually me and this white boy. So, I'll just say we put out 2 mixtapes together. At one point, we kind of fell into, like, I guess, life. And I was like, I wanted to leave. I did my first song called Show Me that I actually put on my first album, Misunderstood. It's on there. I wanted to write and sing, and do all the other stuff. Mistress comes from, honestly, I redefined what the word meant. It means I'm empowered. It means confident. It means I'm that bitch. So in the dictionary or in the world, women that deal with married men are mistresses or mistress. But in my world, like the men that want to deal with me, they're my side bitches. So it's a difference. Like I'm the alpha dominant female. I'm the dominatrix, whatever you want to call it. So it's almost like I set the tone and you have to go, basically the way that I give you what I give you, you got to follow it. If you can't follow it, it's clipped.
Right.
So at that point, I feel like, hey, Mistress is catchy. Now it's been a lot of other mistresses coming out, but I just feel like, by having that, it's different, it's catchy, and people always, ask me, what does it mean, or what does it stand for, or where did it come from? And at the time, that's where it came from. So I just kept it going. Okay. And once I left the group, I just kept the name, Mistress.
Right. Nice.
So it's basically like taking the power back and redefining it.
Right.
I do love that.
Yeah.
That's definitely some empowerment.
Yeah.
Really to think about it, I feel like, when it comes to women, we are so enthusiastic. We are so like, no flex. We're just some boss bitches in so many different ways. And I kind of feel like to hold being a Black woman, being powerful, being in charge, being confident, being over, being so positive about who you are and walking in your truth. Authenticity gets you, to me, it's the best sex appeal you can have on yourself. Mm-hmm. So I feel like, I'm a real confident, type of person. I'm a Capricorn. I'm the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Okay. And I just feel like most people have an issue with me being who I am. So let me teach you a lesson, bitch. Okay. So that's how I look at it.
Spicy. I love that. So, I love the taking. It's a lot to take in real quick. You mentioned Nicki Minaj, Lil Kim, T.I., Biggie, MC Lyte, Tupac Shakur, and Twister as some of your influences before.
Yes.
So
we're missing 2 though, Brandy and Sierra.
Okay, Brandy and Sierra. I'll go down the whole list, girl. How does those artists that inspire you, how does that reflect in the music that you make?
I want to say, okay, let me break it down. Let's go to, I'll do the top 5. Kim, Little Kim, the raw edgy, the hood, the sex appeal, the all that type of stuff.
The real queen bee.
And I just felt like, Kim to me set the tone for so many different other female artists, and just just by her being herself, I kind of feel like she was before her time, because what she did then, people are doing it now. Right. And I just really felt like for her to be so unique. What's the other word? I can't get the other words that I want to say about her, but anyway, she's a dope bitch, and I just kind of feel like when I rap, my other alter ego comes into her, Killer, because of Mistress is the rapper, Princess is the singer because I sing too. And then I have Killer, which is a rapper. So I kind of feel like I'm her when I'm actually just spitting on bars, whether I'm doing features with dudes or whatever. As far as Nikki is concerned, being a lyricist, being a Barbie doll, being a pretty girl, being, you know, I'm so dramatic. I'm so in a way, I just do so many things. Like I'm so multi-talented and I'm very versatile with music. So that's where it comes with, you know, when it came to her. And I kind of felt like by her being so up top about pushing her pen game, up top about, you know, just being her true self and actually setting her own standard. She met it and then she surpassed it.
Yeah.
As far as Sierra is concerned, I was a hip hop dancer before I was anything else. Sierra is my first love, literally my first love. I feel like actually this era dance is resurfaced for me. So my weight has been going up and down. I've been getting my girls together so we can rehearse and do all that. And I just kind of felt like in high school and junior high, Sierra was a person that, you know, I've met her so many different times, but she was a person that I actually clinged to. Dance actually helped me get away from what I was going through as far as being at home, as far as being bullied in school, as far as being picked up for me being different or being, you know, I guess just overly confident to the top that most people couldn't take my personality because of who I am and, you know, and who I've become to be. And the crazy part about that, I see them backtracking. So as far as Brandy is concerned, you know, my hooks, when I sung Do What I Want, Never Average, and some other hooks or whatever, I was like, I can sing a little bit too. Let me go ahead and throw that in there because in most of my updated music, my albums and stuff, I put in all my alter egos. I battle myself. Like it's certain songs, and once we get to them, I'm gonna, you know, explain who I was during that time.
Right.
As far as T.I. is my favorite male rapper, as far as the flow, as far as the cadence, as far as him being so he's a sophisticated convict. And I just feel like how he do it West Side all day. West Side.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just kind of feel like those top 5 I relate to so much. So when I get into my music, my own craft,
Right.
of course we take inspiration from people, but I'll never in my life, I'm gonna say this one more time. I'll never in my life not be myself, because even though I'm inspired by those girls or that man, I'll never try to morph myself into being them or how I spit or how I come off. Now, if it comes off and people say I remind them of, then hey, it is what it is. Why not be compared or referenced to the greats?
Right.
So yeah, that's what happens when it comes to like my music and how I relate to it.
With the rundown.
I love
she
that.
gave us a quick little that's it.
Did you notice that there's a running theme between all the people that she mentioned? They have 2 things in common with her and her music. They're all unapologetic. Right. And they're all intricate. It's all very, very meticulous the way they do their things. Sierra's routine is flawless.
Yeah.
Her dance is immaculate. The way she was up all day dancing.
Now, I haven't seen you dance, mistress. I mean,
I'll say, you know, let me just say this, you know, most people say they can, but I'm actually a girl that can. I got trophies, I got newspaper articles. I mean, clearly.
Show us something.
No. I'm saying I could, but you know, just at a different setting. But let's just say this on this project that's coming out.
Okay.
I have a song called Get My Lit Back.
Yes.
Basically, it's a twerk song for, you know, the strip clubs, for the, you know, the people, the girls, the guys, whoever likes to shake their ass, they won't turn up.
Me.
And I have a certain part to where, you know, I'm going to be giving like dance routines. So that's what I'm working on too. So I kind of feel like, because most people don't know, like, again, most people just know I'm beauty and I do music, I rap and sing. They never knew my actual background as far as dance. So let me introduce them to the new, you know, the new fans that don't know, that haven't researched me or whatever, or just didn't know who the fuck I was. So I kind of feel like, hey, why not? So let me just go ahead and throw it on in there or whatever. Get them a little razzle dazzle, bring my girls out, and we're going to make it do what it do.
Right.
So you're going to get y'all acclimated.
All the way acclimated.
If you
so you have 2 albums and an EP that have been released already, working on your 3rd album and 4 mixtapes.
Right.
You've been around for a while.
Yes.
Doing your thing. Okay. So how would you say your first album, Misunderstood, compares to what you're doing now? Or how is it different?
I would say my best songs from Misunderstood. Okay, I'll say this. At that time, I was actually learning how to I mean, I've always been a dope rapper or a dope artist, but you know, some
Peaches chewing the shit out of my mic stand. Lucky her little baby teeth ain't that strong.
my head. So
Oh, shit.
as far as Misunderstood is concerned, I feel like that project came about. Certain songs were rushed. I had so many issues out of the people that I was working with. My team let me down. So I kind of felt like I wasn't as confident with that particular project, even though my best song from that project is Panties on the Floor.
Yeah.
I just kind of felt like, you know, also my best freestyle was What You Gonna Do, I think. But I'll say 1 to 10. I give my project that project in particular, I'll say a 7.
And this new project you got coming out?
This new project, tunes across the board.
Period. Can we have a name for it?
Actually, we do. Medusa.
Nice. Okay.
So, you know, I came up with that because I felt like, you know, I turned niggas into stone. So it's almost like, and plus I got her tattooed on me as well.
Okay.
So I pull inspiration from that because my last album after Misunderstood was Case Closed. That album, I feel like, to me, it was giving I'll say a 9.5. Why? Because, you know, at the time I didn't feel like that was perfect, but I felt like at that moment I actually went through a beef. I had my own hate train. Everyone that I've actually done features with prior to that album, they turned against me. So that's why I called it Case Closed. And certain songs on the project and album, I was just like, I'm gonna roast these bitches in so many other different ways.
Period.
And after that case was closed, I left it at that. You get it? Case closed.
Right.
So as far as Royal V, I'm sorry. My brother died 2 years ago. I got him tattooed on my arm over here. I went to a stage, but I pulled inspiration from him because he was a rapper as well. We actually have a song together on Case Closed called Big Dog.
Okay.
So,
yeah, you want to go with a big dog? I know that song.
So I was just like, you know what? Let me just, you know, I was leaving shows. I was still performing. I was leaving shows, sitting in Cookhouse parking lot. I was like, I want a song called Go. I actually shot Go at P Valley. Go. I'm actually going to take Go and Flex from this EP and transfer it over to Medusa because I kind of feel like those were dope ass songs. I have some, you know, some remixes coming with that too. But I took inspiration from him. Surprisingly, I was in a dark spot. I just touched my arm. I was like, brother, give me some inspiration. And the songs that I wrote on Royal V was just like lit.
Right.
So I was just like, oh, bitch, okay. So now, new phase, new era, new bitch, new face. I just feel like, it's time to give them a little bit more of what I should have been giving them in the beginning. So now I feel like, let's go for it. So Medusa is crazy. Of course, Do What I Want, you know, I recently received the plaque for that, well, a couple of months back, last year or whatever, but it's been my top song dated least.
Okay.
I have a remix of that, but it's just gonna be a bonus track. You know, I feel like sometimes you don't need to touch certain songs. And, you know, when I let other people that are consumers or artists buy my music, it was like, oh, I like what she did, but it's not giving the same energy. And I'm, you know, when it comes to energy, with me, on every feature I've done, everyone, male, female, they have to match my energy because I'm gonna come. Right. I'm gonna give it to you. So I feel like, okay, bet, you know, but I do want to say this though. This month, I'm gonna drop 2 singles this month and also a freestyle. The end of the month, though, that single, that's when the season's gonna change. Real hot girls and we ride through the city. Like Hot Girls is coming. Okay. With my homegirl Showbiz, you know, we actually met. She's from Texas. That song is gonna literally put us on the map.
Okay.
So
well, let's talk about the first song that we're gonna play here. You were just talking about it, Do What I Want.
Oh yeah.
What inspired this song?
I was coming back from LA. I was just like, I was high. I was just like, you know what? Do what I want, do what I want to. And I was like, wait. And I just kept fucking around with the tunes. And then I did the fuck who I want to. And I was like, yo, like, this is the hook. So what inspired is that, you know, I was so tired of people, friends, dudes, you know, just in, you know, I guess just life, like how people came at me. I was just like, I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do. So in the song, when I started to actually, you know, breaking down the verse, because most people was like breaking down the verse, I was talking about me leaving a situation, going into another one. I was talking about me leaving a dude, chasing my bag, getting to the bag, but being in a relationship with my bag.
Right.
So that's how it came about. And I kind of feel like I wanted something to be catchy because I've never really done a real catchy hook because hooks used to be like my weakness. I was never a strong hook writer until I was like, I got this. And when I did Do What I Want, I was like, I just need to get your attention. And I did. So that's what happened.
Okay. Well, before we have you introduce the song, Brittany, you wanted to say something?
I'm just so glad you're here.
Oh,
You just don't know how long I've waited.
You're so silly.
I've waited for this moment. I've been waiting for this moment since Bojangles. If you know, you know.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so glad.
So silly.
So glad. Oh,
Yeah, that sounds about Django.
yes, I said it.
Girl, ask your question so we can play the song.
No, I was just gonna ask, like, when it comes to like when you rap and when you featured on someone else's song, do they have to go back and rewrite what they were gonna say because of how hard you came?
Honestly, I don't even know because the thing is, if we're together, they will. But if they send me an open track, I'm not sure what they're capable of doing, you know, because they can take my stuff and they can actually piece it together. So it's almost like normally they send me an open verse and they say that's their verse. But when I send mine back, normally it stays the same. But hey, some people change it, you know, and I kind of feel like if it's your song, do what you want to do or whatever. But normally when they send me the open verse, they've already mastered down what they want to say, how they want to go. And I get into my big one and I send it back.
Period.
I just imagine hella people like hearing what you sent back and being like, let me get back in the lab. I'll do that.
Now, no. Honestly, I've had a few people do that. And then, you know, they didn't release the song. And I was like, hey, well, can I put it on my project for like a bonus? They was like, no. So 2 years later, they want to perform the song. I'm like, okay, cool. But anyway, this is my thing. I'm dope as fuck. I've been hit up by like the dopest of the dopest. I'll name a few. Trina, Neo, Cash Doll, Diamond ATL, Annihilamise, P&B Rock, rest in peace. Like all kinds of people. And I just kind of feel like Chameleon. If all these people have said, I'm dope, I'm this, I'm that, like, honestly, I never seek for validation. But by them giving it to me and they've been doing it longer, I'm doing something right. Because I feel like, think about it, if I was trash, I'm sure they would say that. I'm sure they'd be like, well, you know, but it was more like, oh, you lit, let's work.
Or they wouldn't say shit at all.
Right.
Well,
You know?
that too. So, you know, I just feel like, you know, like me being confident, me being, I'm not arrogant or anything, but I just feel like normally I don't even talk about what I'm going to do. I just get on the track and just surprise.
And do what you want to.
Right.
Period. Go
Right.
ahead and introduce the song.
So here you go. Here you go, my loves, my guys, my girls, my single Do What I Want by the one and only Mistress. Mistress.
Surfer.
Yeah, first let me set the record. Ass on swole like double deckers. This is chest, nigga, not checkers. Nacho cheese, I'm talking cheddar. Hustle, go get her. Biscuit sticking, I'ma go get her. Making love to the back bag. Writing for a pace that'll switch it up like it's the weather. Going hard, higher whenever. I'm as hot as I look better. Beats on the track, real estate, real cover. Still on the pot of gold. I'm the treasure, raw white space, so I come with the pressure. Big dog, the aggressor, do what I want. However, big boss, I'ma get what I want. I'ma jump on the stage and do what they don't. I'ma suck in these hoes every chance I get. Put a dick in my mouth, cause it's getting real sick. I'ma tick, tick, boom. When I feel it with a stick, my life move. Click, come take a flick, I'ma ride it out. Take a seat, I'ma rock it out, cause they can't compete.
Do what I want, do what I want to. Go where I want, go when I want to. Fuck who I want, fuck who I want to. Do what I want, do what I want to. Go where I want, go when I want to. Fuck who I want, fuck who I want to.
I'm the millionaire brain the table. I'm the alpha cause I'm able. I'm the plug now, where's the cables? Independent words and labels. No time putting mind games. I bring the heat that leads up the flame. I'm too elevated, I'll paper planes. I'm in the whole way, switch lane. I'm too sane, about to go insane. Fucking up my membrane. Popping bottles in the champagne. Man, fuck love, I was cause pain. You got the ball, hit it and one. Never strike out, I hit home runs. Don't play number 2, I was number 1. Break the beat so you know it's done. Getting booked overseas, I'm the champion. I'm never lose. I'm the chosen one. When you hear it once, you're gonna run it back. I'm the front, the princess, cause I left the pack.
Do what I want, do what I want to. Go where I want, go when I want to. Fuck who I want, fuck who I want to. Do what I want, do what I want to. Go where I want, go when I want to. Fuck who I want, fuck who I want to.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Do what you want. Do what you want to.
Fun fact.
Okay.
Fun fact. Every time I sing a hook, it's always one take.
No, period. Okay.
I got my, my engineer can verify.
Yeah, that's a dope song. For those of y'all who don't know, the video is also available. I see you in there rubbing on them shirtless men and stuff, girl.
You know what? Though? You know what? They're actually well, I'll say both of them were my friends. One was my brother, one was my real close friend. I call him my little boyfriend or whatever, but the show that I'm on is hopefully to be airing out real soon. This reality show that I'm on. We actually fell out. So yeah, we're no longer friends, but I can say I thank him for being a part of it. He was 30 minutes late. But I feel like, I thank them for being a part of my movement for me. Because I ain't gonna lie, that video, it changed like 3 times. And I'm proud of myself because this time I wasn't even upset. In the past, like, I'm a bitch. I'm gonna be real. Because I want things. I'm almost like a perfectionist. If things aren't right, if I don't look right, trash it.
Right.
It's just one of those like, no, But this time I was like, you know what? If I get mad, everything's gonna fall apart. And you're gonna be able to see the frustration in my face.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just like, bitch, whatever. And I just kept it going. Because originally the video wasn't even supposed to go like that. The other guy was supposed to be the one I was talking to. He didn't show up. Like how do you call someone 2 hours before it's time to go and then say, hey, are we still on? And I say, yeah. And you're still late. You're right. But shouts out to Anthony, my baby. He's my love. He's my right-hand man. He's always there for me. He's always has my back. And he just understands me in so many different ways. And I love him. So I love you, Anthony.
Oh, shout out to Anthony. So, oh man. Okay. Well, Brittany, I know you were busting at the seams to ask something because I do want to. I have some more questions, but before we get into it, I do want to let you get your questions out.
Thank you. Praise God. How do you do it all? Like, how do you do everything? Like everything. You can do labs, you do music, you dance, you do hair, you do makeup, you do everything to do with aesthetics, you do photography, you on production sets. Now you still have time to be better than everybody else. How the fuck?
I'll say this. I've always been chasing a dream. Since I moved to Atlanta, I've always been chasing the dream and my dreams, or whatever you want to call them. I feel like my time management has become so I'm used to it now. I'm used to it now, whatever. I feel like, being the artist, that's my first dream. Like being the artist, being, I never limit myself, dancing here, there, whatever. But I just kind of felt like, and then I have my personal life, my regular 9 to 5, I'm a lab technician / medical technologist / COVID administrator. So I kind of feel like I'm a beauty with brains. Like that's the life that I do. I do hair and makeup as well. And of course I know I do music. So I feel like I've been doing this for so long. It's almost like if I stop, I go into a depression because I'm not finishing what I need to finish. I feel like my job here isn't done. Like I know that I'm going to be one of the next big people, big entrepreneurs, big business moguls. I'm just waiting on my time. And I feel like timing is always everything. So I try, I've learned patience. And I feel like I plan. That's how I do it. I plan out how I'm going to do things, or when I'm going to drop. Because honestly, when I'm quiet, people still think I'm working. That's how much content, that's how much stuff that I do, because I feel like I've never been the girl to let people know what I'm doing. Like, you can't read me. I love being mysterious. I love that. And I'm like that even in my relationships. Like, most people don't even know I date because I don't post anything about it. I may talk shit in my on Twitter and whatever, but sometimes it be lyrics, and sometimes I do it to help. Yeah, I could feel that way. And then sometimes I do it to help, other people that can relate. So I kind of feel like being relatable is almost like, you're talking to your fans or talking to people, because when they can relate to you, that's a fan. You know what I'm saying? That's a fan. And then they'll support you with everything you do almost. They may not like everything, and that's normal. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't be upset when people don't support me, or I'm gonna get support regardless.
Right.
So I feel like I'm blessed. God is here. And I just got to keep going. I mean, I do have my times where I fall short, I'm vulnerable, but I just feel like, hey, I'm human. So
right. And you did mention in another interview that I read of yours about being an artist. I can tell this has been a dream of yours for a long time. You also mentioned being an artist that's able to open doors for those coming behind you. So I do want to know, I'm sure you're familiar with Kim Petras.
yeah, I am.
Okay, right.
I like her.
So she just won a Grammy, the first trans artist to do so.
Right.
And that's huge, you know what I'm saying? So as a member of the LGBT community, do you, I guess, because you're a singer as well, do you feel like that door has been opened for you?
Okay, I'm gonna say this.
Okay.
Okay. No, because this is like one of the, I think, first questions that I've been asked. When it comes to the Skittle, I call them the Skittle people. They don't fuck with me like they should, or like I expected. So when I'm working, my audience is straight people. Niggas play my music. I move around comfortably, and I'm glad that I don't get hate like most of the girls probably would. I don't even classify, find myself to being one of those girls. I'm just a lady. I'm a girl. At the end of the day, I'm a boss bitch.
Right.
So I feel like I don't put myself in a box. The community does. I don't.
Right.
And then when other people, as far as the straight, like they see a pretty girl and that she's talented, and that's the vibe that I go for. I'm not out here talking, oh, I'm this, I'm that. I don't boast about it. A lot of people didn't even know Kim was there until she spoke.
I didn't know. I had no idea.
That's what I'm saying. I feel
Right.
like most people, they like to talk about who they are so much, and it's almost like, we get it, bitch. Be quiet. The goal is no. The goal is to be blendable. The goal is to be the girl that you see, that you want people to see. So it's almost like you're gonna get negative press or feedback, but just shut the fuck up and live your life. So I feel like how I've moved around, that's what I've been doing. I feel like I'm not here to talk about what's between my legs or what I was born or what's. Last time I checked, my identification says female legally.
Period.
So I feel like, when it comes to certain stuff, I do feel, bad for the girls sometimes, but it's almost like, y'all don't fuck with me, so why should I? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm in one of those things to where if I do something for the Skittle people, no, that's what I call. It's only because I'm cool with someone that reaches out to me. I don't perform for them like that. Last year I did a gay pride in Miami, then I did one in NOLA. And then I did one here because, again, some people that was working, it was like, I'll come out and perform. It was a good night. I seen a lot of familiar faces, but I kind of feel like most of the people that's artists or expired, whatever they call themselves, they throw shade at me and they make up all these lies. And I'm trying to feel like, I was doing this before you even started, sweetheart. I was doing this shit when I was bald head. So I kind of feel like you're not going to come in. This is my culture. So you're not going to come in my culture and tell me or think because you got one song or you were some YouTube reality show that you're lit, miss me. So I feel like what I have on me, I can go into any club. Emphasis on any. And I'm going to pop my shit. I'm going to rap. I'm going to sing. I'm going to look the part. And they're going to vibe with you, girl. Boop. So I kind of feel like that's really my big thing that I have over them. So when it comes to opening doors, no, I don't mind opening other doors for people, but I kind of feel like I'm here repping y'all, but y'all dig right in somebody else. So it's almost like, end of the day, I'm just a boss pretty girl. I'm very multi-talented. I'm very goal-oriented, and I pop my shit. I'm my own artist. I have my own lane, and ain't nobody fucking with me.
Period.
And if if the Skittle community want to talk about those girls, name one girl that's on my level. I'll wait. So, yeah,
TikTok, goddamn.
I mean, and you know, and one thing about me, I'm never really shady. I'm just honest.
Mhm.
And I try, you know what I'm saying? I try to be as very transparent as possible, but I kind of feel like people like to say so many things when you defend themselves. I'm sorry, when you defend yourself, it's a problem.
Mhm.
So it's almost like I'm just gonna do me until it's my time. When it's my time, hey, you know, it is what it is. I'll do what I need to do. But I kind of felt like y'all don't really fuck with me. Y'all just follow me and y'all may, you know, y'all may see what I'm doing and be like, oh, how's she doing? I'm doing it because I'm pretty and I'm talented. My favorite line, they lack everything I possessed.
Mm.
So, and that's just what it's gonna be.
Yeah. I hate that. And this is a topic within the community too, but I hate that you don't get the support from the Skittle people.
No, but I mean, like I
hate
said, you
that.
know, I have some, you know, that I'm cool with that could be, you know, they give props or whatever, but it's almost like people are fake.
Yeah.
People take these
Very.
YouTube reality people as if they're one thing I can say, I'll never take that away from them. Do your thing, pop your shit. I'm very supportive of people that's on those. You know, I'm going to be doing a lot of reality shows myself, pilots, reality shows, and YouTube. I mean, it is what it is. Do your thing, but these people in that community, they feel like because that person chooses to be on this platform that they're better than them. How is that possible when musically I'm moving without a show? Huh? So it's insulting to, you know, to put someone, you know, having these showcases and put someone else above and be like, you know, above whatever. And then let's get into the award shows. Let's talk about that too. 2 years ago, I was nominated at the BET Hip Hop Awards. After that, the Atlanta Got Talent Awards. Since people want to, you know, since you want to break up the Skittles, I was the only girl nominated with my other female colleagues. So it's like it's almost like, okay, cool, you know. I saw some people reach out, congrats, you know, post, do this or whatever, but I pay attention to it, like who actually acknowledges my accomplishments. I'm sorry, I can't even get it out. Accomplishments. There we go. So it's just like I'm like, okay, cool. So I try not to be bitter. I try not to be upset because I feel like, you know, again, everyone, you know, deserves a chance to know who I am versus someone else saying what they say about me. So I was like, okay, it is what it is. But like literally, I can go to perform somewhere and certain guys will be, you know, they'll look at me a certain way, treat me, and I have witnesses. And that's why I feel how I feel towards certain gay men. I'm gonna be real because of how they treat me. And I just kind of feel like I'm not like, I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. But, you know, we ain't going to get too much into it. But I'm just saying, you know, since it was a topic brought up or whatever.
Well, because that's something I don't understand either, especially within the gay community, like why there's such an issue between gay men and the trans community. Like that's always like baffled me. Like, what is the problem?
Honestly, the only thing that I can say about that is that, you know, they're battling inner issues, something deep rooted wrong with them, and could just be jealous.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really the only thing I can talk about it. But honestly, neither no here or there. I still show love. I still move forward. I'm still that bitch, and that's just what it's gonna be.
Yeah, Brittany.
I was just gonna say, like legend wise, you just see a lot of parallels between you and your life and what you have to deal with and Medusa's story. Like, if anybody knows the actual backstory of Medusa, she actually started out by being like super supportive as a person. Like she had a dream, she had a whole goal that she was working towards, thought she found a mentor in that respect, and was hated for being beautiful. Like everything that came afterwards, how people vilify her, it all stems from the talent, the beauty, and the exposure. And then it also has jealousy mixed in. So it's like there's so many parallels between it. You add a couple Greek gods, we got a movie. Like if you really look at what's going on here,
come on, Instagram clip.
If you really know the history, right? If you really know your story, your myths for real, not that shit Disney tells you, but the other stuff, right? The truth. Then you'll see what it is. But at the end of the day, everybody has a position to play, even haters. Everybody has a job to do. And they work overtime with no pay. Y'all do the shit for free. Y'all hate for free. You get the wrinkles behind your eyes. It shows. Like y'all do all that shit for free. Whatever. But at the end of the day, it all has its purpose. And that type of shit pushes me harder. I'm sorry. I got to shine. I got to pop my shit. So you have something to hate at the end of the day. I'm making you I'm making sure you have something to do too, because you have jack shit. If I look at your reels to do, so I'm giving you something to do.
Right. I'm giving you inspiration. So,
Right.
you know, it's almost like I'm showing you how to do it, bitches. But
oh Lord, that was a lot. Okay, but I'm here for it. I think it's a conversation that definitely needs to be had
It's an after show.
after show. But I want to get inspired by this exclusive that we have here. This is okay. This song has not been released yet. It's soon to be released. Your next single,
Yes.
Never Average. Tell us about this song.
Never Never Average come from again, since Dude I Want is the leading single for the album. My cadence is gonna be stupid as far as, you know, being in all my songs are gonna have the perfect transition and they're gonna flow into each other. So I feel like, when I heard the beat, that's the melody that came in my head, and I was like, living lavish, never average, lost up, taking trips, I make it happen. So I was just like, flex the bottles popping, I'm a bad bitch. So I just wanted to be, you know, I don't know, I just wanted to be like me. And I was like, I kind of put my real life into it. Because if you listen to the song, flex the bottles popping, never average. I forgot the hook already, but anyway. I'm just saying, it's still new or whatever. I was excited. I was inspired because I recently just did my beauty room all pink. Like everything is pink. Everything like pink pussy, Pepto, whatever.
Yeah.
So while I was actually doing the interior design to that, I painted, installed lights, and did all that stuff or whatever. It's a project that I'm working on. I have to add a few more things and I'm done. But the verses in the song is pretty much me talking shit, but I'm letting a guy know. I'm letting a guy know who wants to date me. I'm letting a bitch that another doesn't know me. I'm letting a bitch that needs confidence. And if she looks at herself as being a boss bitch and someone to not be treated below average, below ugly or whatever, my song will help you be motivated. Living lavish, never average, bossed up, taking trips, I make it happen. Flags up, bottles popping, I'm a bad bitch. Shopping sprees, hit the bank, I'm never average. So I was just like, we gonna go with that. Yeah. And we'll get into hook when you hear it. I'm sorry, into the verses when you hear it. So you ready?
I'm ready. Go introduce the song.
Again, y'all, this is my next single that's unreleased. So you get a first listen. Never Average by the one and only Mistress. Boop. Mistress.
Surfer.
Living lavish, never average. Bossed up, taking trips, I make it happen. Flexed up, bottles popping, I'm a bad bitch. Shopping sprees, hit the bank, I'm never average. Living lavish, never average. Bossed up, taking trips, I make it happen. Flexed up, bottles popping, I'm a bad bitch. Shopping sprees, hit the bank, I'm never average.
Ain't no sitting around begging niggas to run up and talk to me. Yeah, I'm that bitch, yeah, I'm the T. I'm the show who they come to see. When I back it up, they stop. Love how I move, they love how I rock. I'm throwing this ass all the way to the top. MVP, yeah, one stop shop. First off, I don't play. On the mic is where I stay. Drinking, sipping on rosé. Lavish is nothing cliche. Young, pretty bitch, I'm on the way. I step out, kill them, doomsday. I get the money, ain't talking, play it. Land on the beach is where I stay. I talk my shit cause I pop my shit. On any beat, yeah, I'm finna rock this bitch. Work a hole and it's how it goes. Dunking on the bitch, I'm a pro. Natural body is giving goals. Bend over and touch your toes. Iced out, yes, I stay froze. Get the bread, then you start the show.
Living lavish, never average. Bossed up, taking trips, I make it happen. Flexed up, bottles popping, I'm a bad bitch. Shopping sprees, hit the bank, I'm never average. Living lavish, never average. Bossed up, taking trips, I make it happen. Flexed up, bottles popping, I'm a bad bitch. Shopping sprees, hit the bank, I'm never average.
Flexing, doing sit-ups, bitches take cause they can't get them. On this grind and I won't let them. I'm in the front while they play catch up. I rock the mic cause I know I spit, but on this mic I'ma make it spit. I'ma get even, I'ma get my leg. This real life, I don't need a script. On any track, I'm finna pop my shit. Rockin' the bitch, can't stop this heat. Going up, can't sit next to me. Talk shit, but the hoes look up to me. Bossed up, money tree, silver dollar, white collar. Glam on it, it's royalty. I'm the one you can't take shit from me. Lavish, nothing cliche. Look, lavish, nothing cliche. Pretty bitch, I want away. I'm a pretty bitch, I want away. Spoiled brat, I get my way. Spoiled brat, I get my way. Turned up, boss up, my life moving the first place.
Living lavish, never average. Bossed up, taking trips, I make it happen. Flexed up, bottles bottles popping, I'm a bad bitch. Shopping sprees, hit the bank, I'm never average. Living lavish, never average. Bounce up, taking trips, I make it happen. Backed up, bottles popping, I'm a bad bitch. Shopping sprees, hit the bank, I'm never average. Shopping sprees, hit the bank, I'm never average.
Yeah. That's the one.
So now, like, how I orchestrated the, like, you know, the verse, I was like, ain't no sitting around waiting around for a nigga to talk to me. I'm that bitch, yeah, I'm the T. I'm gonna show who they come to see.
Right.
When I back it up, they stop. Love how I move, they love how I rock. I'm throwing this ass all the way to the top. MVP, yeah, one stop shop. First off, I don't play. On the mic is where I stay. Drinking, sipping on rosé, lavish business, nothing cliche. Young, pretty bitch, when you know, it was just like a like, you know, like, I don't know, like, no flex. I was literally just, you know, when I do sit me the beat, I was just in my car, leaving to work, coming from the gym. I was just like, you know, really, I started freestyling first. And when I just feel, I was like, pretty bitch. I was like, oh, young, pretty bitch, and when I way, I step out, kill him doomsday. I get the money, ain't talking plays. Land of the peaches is where I stay.
Period.
So, you know,
I caught that too.
so it's just like, I'm a Georgia peach, ass fat, West good.
Period.
You know, West Side all day.
Okay.
And you know, I want to have fun with it, but I wanted to incorporate my, like, you know, like my alter ego. So here
Thugness.
Here I was Princess and I was Killer.
Mm.
On Dude I Want, I was Killer and Princess.
Right.
The crazy part is that the other songs that I have on release, I'm Mistress. Mistress is the actual seductionist. She's the one that's giving like that, the soft sex appeal voice.
The sultry one.
Yes, I have a song on here called on the project called Vibes. Oh my god, I've never, like, this guy, like, for him to get me to be submissive on the track was just wonderful. So it's just like this project. I really feel like this project. What is it, mama? I really feel like this project is you know, it's gonna put me on a different scale as far as, you know, when it comes to like management and some new things that I got going on. But as you can see from Do What I Want to Never Average, the cadence is still there. It's still giving what I've been wanting, you know, what I've been wanting it to give. It's really like a motivational song, but at the same time, I'm showing people and a lot of guys that want to talk to me, never average.
Period.
So yeah, that's what, you know, that's what happened. And I was just having fun coming from the gym.
Nice.
And
I'm ready to see the visuals for that one. I'm sure we're gonna get some.
oh yeah, I'm actually gonna be working on that video. We got the next.
Okay.
I'm dropping a freestyle. I'm actually shooting a video this weekend to my freestyle. Now that song, I got the sauce. Niggas that love her, like that, like the whole point of that song, I wanted people to be like, I'm just that boss bitch.
Right.
Like I'm, you know, I'm just that, you know. And since we brought it up real quick, you know, we got a little time to talk about it.
Okay, what you talking about?
You know, like, you know, I mean, even though, you know, I kind of feel like, you know, I didn't mention it, but since we're talking about the project and about this stuff, you know, I feel like, where you finna go, mama? You need to relax. Yeah, sauce, you know.
Calm down, Peaches.
Right, please calm down, baby girl, because you already own it. But hold on, get out the bundles, my girl.
Okay, girl.
So yeah, sauce or whatever. Where you going?
There's a freestyle. We're gonna get a little exclusive.
You know what? I'll give you a little, you know, a little free. Hopefully I don't fuck up the hook, but the hook is like, let's see. You ready?
Yeah.
I'm just sauce. Niggas that left on my sauce. See your bitch. Yes, I'm a boss. Bitch, we mad they lost because I got the sauce. Don't give a fuck what it costs. Nigga, they love when I walk. Bitch, run up and you get tossed. I got the sauce. Yeah. Stop all that fake love that's cap on these bitches singing. I rap these bitches hate. These bitches hate because I be on mad. These bitches weak, tired, take a nap. I take your man like, give me that. When I hop in the boot, J running back, taking dick so good, ain't coming back. Dollar sign be my zodiac. This pussy tight like a cul-de-sac. Blowing loud on that G-pack. Eat this pussy like a fucking snack. I play with ball, but he the quarterback. Can't fuck with me and they know that. I'm a superstar and I show that. And all black with no Kodak. Model types of them Kodaks. Yeah.
Oh, and the dollar sign is my zodiac.
So many people.
That's the one.
What's your sign? Dollar
Dollar
sign.
sign, period.
You know, I just kind of felt like I've never really, just like, because on every project that I drop, every EP album, I'm always getting a dope freestyle because I kind of feel like I was a freestyler before I actually started writing songs. So the songs is, like how I came up with it, it was just like the beat is stupid. Like the beat is crazy. And I was just like, sauce, niggas I love us. What's wrong, mama?
Well,
What's
you
wrong?
want some sauce?
Okay, give me some time. We'll be out of here, okay?
Okay.
So yeah, I just kind of felt like, about me doing or whatever. It was just like I was really mad when I wrote the song.
Okay.
I was very mad or whatever. As you can see how aggressive I was. And I was just like, like the last part. Not playing with bitches, no recess. I said on the come up, watch my progress. I'm the catch. I'm the fucking test. When I give it to you, better do your best. Because it's game time. Let's go. I'm the chosen one, so you know. I approach these beats like a pro. Just getting started. Watch the glow. Yeah. So,
Just get started. Watch the glow.
It was just, girl, relax. It was just so, like, I kind of felt like this project, I'm finna show them, like, I'm finna, I'm gonna have my Medusa references in there, whatever. Like she spoke about, the photo shoot finna be immaculate. So,
I'm just looking forward to the visuals. I just see so much in my head.
Oh yeah, like I'm really finna give them from the singing to the sex appeal to the seduction to the freestyle to the So it's just like, why not? I feel like I'm so versatile, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give them what they actually need because most people can rap but can't sing. Most people can sing but can't rap, and some people just ain't got neither. So I feel like me, I can do a little light. So yeah, that was the first listen to that, and video this Saturday, studio this Friday, and we gonna make it happen.
I do have a small request. If I could just humbly ask.
Yeah.
Is it possible at any point to do like some kind of Greek mythology look, like not necessarily Medusa, but maybe the green bundles, the toga look or something like that?
Oh yeah, I mean, honestly, I feel like, since Medusa is a part of that. Yeah, oh yeah, I got some photo shoots coming to where it's gonna be that or whatever. I mean, if we guys want to do it, we can do it too. But
do some like Xena Warrior Princess.
Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, cause I feel like, think about it. It's still a part of the concept. So it's just like, given that, that whole vibe, like, okay, like I want to tap into the actual, the history, the whole chemistry behind it, so I can relate to what I'm trying to do because of clearly, I'm turning niggas into stone. I have a freestyle called Medusa as well. Okay. I got Medusa on my body, turn these niggas to stone.
Period. Well, let's go ahead and pump it on up then. What? A segue?
No, the next line of what she said.
What?
Pussy like a cul-de-sac. That's why they don't leave me alone.
Period.
Well, we're not gonna leave this game alone, y'all.
Got your man paying my bills. Don't believe me? Check his phone.
Rapid. Peaches is like, what the fuck is that?
Okay. I did not come here for this.
Mistress, it is time for rapid fire.
Okay.
It's a game we love to play here. We're going to give you 60 seconds to answer as many of these crazy ass questions as you can.
Without thinking.
Give us your first answer that comes to your head. Okay. We almost done, Peaches. Did she have a pee?
I don't know. But see, I don't know if you guys want to like take a segment, let me.
Well, let's take a second, let Peaches go pee.
Okay.
And then we'll come back.
She just go out with you.
I'm gonna go out, she just go out and follow.
She's too small to go out by herself.
No, I'm just saying, do she know to just stay where you at, or does she just take off?
Oh yeah, she go. Girl, she go to me. When I put her in this grass, she gonna be like, okay.
I just love her. I'm so glad. She's here. Did she actually pee? Yeah. Oh, see, I thought that's what it was because she was squirming around.
She peed, and I was like, okay, you gotta do something else. And she came with me like, okay, let's go.
All right.
I knew it. The way she was squirming around.
Peaches, you okay now, honey?
She look, now she's sitting down. Look.
Listen, okay, she like back to sleep. All right, well,
All right, be back. Oh,
that pee was rapid, and so this game will be too, y'all. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Go ahead.
All right, y'all, and go.
What motivates you the most?
Life.
What is your last Google search?
Hair.
How often do you floss?
Every day.
Who is your favorite Disney character?
Cinderella.
Name an onomatopoeia.
Ooh, shit. Wait. No. Wait. No, can we skip that one? Because
Okay. How would you cure world hunger?
feeding everybody.
What U.S. state would you get rid of and why?
Fuck. I'll say Kansas.
Summer or winter?
Summertime.
What was your best subject in school?
Science. Fuck.
What would you change about yourself?
Being too strong on, being an overthinker.
What's something that you do not like doing?
Sometimes staying consistent in the gym.
Okay.
I'm close.
I think you got a lot of questions. How many? Yeah. How many was that?
Oh, I don't know.
You were.
I was just trying to hurry up to say them. I still don't know what she don't like about Kansas.
Right.
You know what? Nobody really goes there. So it's just like what the goodbye. Like
Kansas, stand up.
I mean, and plus, I wanted to try to get at least a lot of them in. I mean, one I really can answer. I was just like, I kind of forgot what
I think that's the first time we've heard Kansas though.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like
we've heard a lot of Dakotas and a lot of Florida.
Oh, them too, especially Dakota.
Oh God! Oh yeah, them too.
No, I mean no, not Florida because I feel like I love the beach. Miss me. I love an authentic beach.
Right.
Not that man-made shit.
I ain't got time.
Well, Mistress, this has been a wonderful interview. We're getting to the end of it now. We have a few more questions. I know, damn me. It has to come to an end.
Damn you.
I mean, I gotta go to work. So
do you though?
I do want to know, what is the best advice that you've been given?
Well, I've been given over the time of my life from I'll say the best advice I got was from Clifton Powell, aka Pinky from Friday. He told me, he was like, baby girl, this industry is, it's a dog eat world, but I want you to stay beautiful. I want you to stay moving forward. I want you to stay motivated because, being basically anything can distract you or whatever. No flex. When he told me a long time ago, I was just like, I've been doing that. But I was younger. So as I got older, it registered to me. That was when he told me. And this lady, when I was off at school, she was like, hey, superstar. She always called me superstar. And she was just like, I want you to remember, you need the world. It doesn't need you. So honestly, I've taken, both of them, kind of mix them together. And I just kind of feel like, I motivate myself so much to keep going because I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes, it does get stressful. I ain't trying to get emotional, but it does get stressful or whatever. And I kind of feel like, sometimes I feel like when I work so much, I feel like I'm not doing enough because I'm not appreciated for what I do. And it's almost like you see bitches getting, like people get so celebrated for bare minimum. And here I am giving the full package. But hey, like I said, I guess it's all about timing.
Okay. I like that. You need some tissue?
Oh, no, I'm good.
Okay.
I made sure they didn't sit down.
Period. Okay. So we know we have the album Medusa coming out. I do want to know, what else do we have in store coming up over the next year?
Of course, like I previously stated, I'm going to be on some reality shows, and I'm going to start auditioning for it. And I just wrapped up on one. Give you a little insight. Out of 14 people, I made it to top 6.
Okay.
I was eliminated, but it's all good. Hey, they got my team, and I was the last girl standing.
Nice.
So, of course, when it comes to competitions and stuff, dudes don't want no girl to beat them. So, that's coming, and when it comes out, we can talk about it more. But I feel like I'm going to be dropping not just one album. I'm going to be dropping a couple projects. I have a lot of features coming.
Okay.
Speaking of features, when I said on the song, I'm getting booked overseas, I actually have a international feature on misunderstood. It's called Why. It's from Nigeria. So I was just like, they wanted me to come shoot the video, but I didn't have my passport at the time. So I may go back and touch on that because it was a dope song. But anyway, who knows? We actually did 2 songs together. So it's just like, to be in Africa, to be dope, to be listened to people to, talk. I went live with. That meant a lot to me. I feel like that's my goal. Like, it's my ultimate goal, to be a global superstar, either just like Nicki Minaj, if not bigger and better. Like, she's the one that I look up to, that I would never say, oh, I'm going to be better than her. That's not the case. I just want to be either the equivalent, but I do want to be at a point to where I feel like, bitch, I'm here.
Right. Period. So. Okay. Well, excuse me. I'm sorry. Got a little gas.
You're so stupid.
What is one message? Well, before I get to that part, damn, it was something you said I was going to ask you about. You said you had a couple of projects going, and then like another album.
So far, I think my next project is going to be going kind of into the fall, because I've been getting on this whole like emotional trance. Of course, it's cuddle season, and then plus my man is leaving, so it's almost like I've been already gearing up about, okay, bitch, fall, you got to get into all these emotions, this emotional stuff and all this. So it's just like I'm preparing myself for not just projects, my body, fall fashions, new features, new business adventures as well, because I'm a mogul, I'm an entrepreneur, so I kind of feel like I have so much stuff to offer when it comes to that. I'm really just preparing myself. So when you ask me how do I do it, I plan ahead. So I feel like I've already got it'll be 13 tracks on this album, if I'm not mistaken, and I'm over half done. So when I work, and I just have to finish a couple, and then once I finish everything, I'll be able to relax.
So when is Medusa coming out?
I actually wanted it to come out this month. I wanted it to, but it's giving early April.
Okay.
Because I'm, getting certain features back from certain people. And when I want to work, I want to fucking work.
Right.
So, if we can work on the weekends, or even work during the week when I get off, I pull up and shit in some pajamas. We can get, we can make it work, because some people have home studios. Of course, I have my own that I go to, but if you have all the equipment here, and how his music sounds is dope, and his voice is so, he has the perfect sexy voice for the songs that I want him on. So I'm just waiting on him, really. So hopefully we still get to do it, because I'm the type of girl, I don't like wait too long, because I move forward. So
okay. Well, yeah. So I can't wait to hear Medusa. Hopefully it comes out this month. It is Women's History Month.
Right.
So hopefully we can get that up in there. Nice. So tell the people last question. What message would you like to leave for your fans and supporters?
I would say always be you. Always be you. Always remain authentic. Always remain strong, confident, powerful, and just be who the fuck who you're supposed to be. Be confident about yourself. Never let anyone else tell you that you can't when I know you can't. I may not know you, but I know you can do it, because I feel like, look at me. I'm doing it, Yeah. So keep going.
I love that. I may not know you, but I know you can.
That's sweet.
It is.
I love it.
Tell the people where they can find the Princess Mistress Killer.
Of course, you can find me on Instagram at Princess Mistress ATL. Mistress is spelled MISSTRESS. On all music platforms, it's just Mistress, MISSTRESS. And then, if you want to click on over to my Facebook, which is my other alter ego, it's called Kel Lombardi, which of course everything is posted there too. If you put in Mistress, I'll pop right up. Honestly, you can find me everywhere else with Princess Mistress ATL, even my new TikTok. I was banned, but I'm back. So, yeah.
But we've been there.
You can for everyone, just so you know, you can also find Mistress living on your mind, rent free. She got condos in y'all bitches' heads. She also now has a cul-de-sac in your man's head. Now, at the end of the day, that's just that on that.
Period. Y'all know where to find us at the Raw BJ Podcast on also.
I'm gonna play with you, bro.
At the Raw BJ Podcast on all social media platforms. If you want some of these handcrafted home goods you see here on the table, y'all can check out our sponsor, TNT Enterprise, on Instagram at TNT Enterprise 18. Yes, get this selfie in there. Get some of our sponsor in the picture too.
He's here.
Period.
With my love.
Brittany, did you have any last words?
Yes, I do. For all of our listeners and watchers, I just want y'all to know that home is where the heart is, and ours has always been with you. Thank you so much for listening and watching and being a part of our journey. And in the words of Maury Povich, until next time, America, and all the other countries that listen.
Period.
Bye.
Y'all join us next time for another Raw BJ, and I promise we will all come together.
Mistress.
Bye.
Surfer.